come back to the spread formation we used at the end of the first half. See, Ash just throws a quick little pass here to Davis in the flat and lets him work one-on-one in space with the cornerback, which pays dividends. One cool little thing about this is, we're exerting a lot of different pressure in this formation. We're spreading the defense out when they're playing man like this. And you've got the threat of two runners in the backfield, so you can create one-on-ones with either of these defenders pretty easily, or you can do a read off the edge defender here. And that means that pretty much the defense has to leave the backside one-on-one, so you can put the ball in the hands of your playmaker and allow him to pick up a few yards as well. It's a nice little complement to what we're doing there with the power read. So here we're shotgun and run a little play action rollout here. So you got a slide protection, and Ash finds Davis on this little drag route. Really nice play for us there. Let's look at that again. One of the things about this play is that if you watch the snap, one of the reasons it's so successful is this looks just like our split inside zone concept with Cody coming across the formation to pick up the backside. So that's going to pull in these defenders and allow Davis to slip behind them. It's also going to create space for Ash and gives him a nice easy pass and catch. I think one thing with our offense, we saw that Ash really struggled with the deep ball, and we need to continue to take some shots down the field, of course, try to take advantage of what we've got, but we also need to start trying to take advantage of the middle of the field like we did here, and also utilize the quick game a little bit more, where I feel Ash has been a little bit stronger so far this year. So come back to this bunch look that we ran, flex outside zone, out of earlier in the game. And defender gets Ash before he can get the ball off. A couple things. One would be they're showing field pressure here. Looks like a double blitz. And they only blitz one there. We picked that up pretty well. So the left side of the line did pretty well overall in pass protection in this game. The middle to the right side really struggled. Espinoza had to oftentimes deal with the nose one-on-one, and he just a lot of times got collapsed right into the middle of the pocket. And then Walters and Hopkins both got beat to the outside several times. And so, realistically, Ash needs at least enough time to hit that back plant and fire, which it looks like he was ready to do here. But Hopkins has got to get more of that defender to give him a chance to get that ball out. So we come back to this bunch formation that we ran the flex play out of earlier in the game. You can see here that Missouri looks like they're bringing in edge stunt. So we run play action this time. And Ash gets pressured before he can get the ball out. Watch this play again from the end zone. One thing that's interesting that's I like about this play is it's really actually designed to respond to this edge pressure. If we get blitzers from the field like we've been getting, then we actually have a 7-man protection here. We slide with the offensive lineman and then the backs. Cody Johnson and the running back combo to pick up a blitz from this side. So we've got good protection on the left side here. And you can see as Ash takes that 5-step drop, he is looking to fire right now. For the first time, he's firing at exactly the right time on this timing route, right as the wide receiver is making their break. But on the right side of the line here, Hopkins just gets beat to the edge. Nothing much to talk about there other than he just gets beat by the speed rush. And you can see Espinoza getting pushed straight back in the pocket here as well. So we were able to mitigate some of Missouri's strength in their defensive line in the run game by working the edges in the run game, as you've seen a lot on these first downs. But in the pass protection, they really hurt us, particularly on the right side of the line. Walters and Hopkins both struggled with speed rushes, and Espinoza just got pushed into the backfield the majority of plays. Here we come back to that bunch look again, this time to the short side of the field. We've been facing man coverage on a lot of these plays, and here we just run a little triangle concept to get Irby open for this underneath pass. Get close to a first down. One thing on this play that I'd like to see, as the quarterbacks, and specifically Ash, as he starts to learn more about reading what the defense is giving you, on a play like this, you've got the play to Irby, you've got that passing lane open, and you've got an easy target. But if you look at the way that you're pressuring the defense, you're pressuring this cornerback and pressing him deep. This dump off to the running back has more potential to pick up yardage. So if you can, in a situation like this, if you can dump off to the flat here where you have more space to work and potentially blockers, you get a bigger upside to that play than just dumping off to the tight end for the sure, 9 yards. Still though, again, good things in the quick game generally, and that's an area where I think we can continue to build on, hopefully this week. Here we go, trips, and it looks like we're running a verticals concept here. Nothing's open, and now we just throw the ball away. This again would be a nice opportunity to get the ball in the running back's hands. When you're running a verticals concept, you're going to press that defense deep quickly, and if nothing's open initially, if you don't like your reads, you've got that safety valve there, and in the very least, it looks like he's got 8 yards of space there, so you're at least going to pick up 4 or 5 yards in that situation and just get the ball in his hands. And on a 1st and 15, that definitely makes a big difference for second down. This is the last real significant drive of the game. We're in 4 wide here, just trying to move down the field as quick as possible. Pressuring the seams here, and then we're throwing in routes. And you can see David Ash just throws that ball a little bit low. Still definitely a catchable ball, and White drops it there. The point of those routes is to sort of take advantage of the fact that we pressure the seam and push those defenders off of it, and then you can cut underneath and potentially pick up, easy yardage.